Tensions are high in the village of Pantelo in southern Mexico. Locals say violence linked to drug cartels is worsening. And with no effective police presence, it's given rise to an armed vigilante collective who call themselves El Machete.
There's no security here, no peace, no tranquility. There's only fear, crying and fear, extortion and intimidation. And let's not start with corruption.
This week, government office buildings, businesses, and homes in the area were set on fire. Locals say the arsonists were protesting what they say is a lack of action by the government to address the worsening violence. In recent days, members of El Machete also reportedly kidnapped 21 people who they say belong to criminal organizations operating in Pantelo.
We entered the municipal seat of all the communities and neighborhoods that make up the municipality to bring justice ourselves, to raid the houses of the murderers, of the drug traffickers, not of the people who are innocent.
So-called self-defense collectives are not unique to Chiapas. Worsening violence in many parts of the country has led to the creation of armed self-defense forces in states like Guerrero and Michoacán as well. Experts say the rise of vigilante groups in Mexico is muddying the waters of an already difficult fight between security forces and organized criminal gangs, making it even harder to tell the difference between the good guys and the bad. It's unclear who the leader of El Machete is, but the activities of the armed collective have attracted the attention of top Mexican officials.
For starters, we do not agree with these self-defense groups. Under no circumstances do we accept that groups are being armed and calling themselves self-defense. It's the government's responsibility to guarantee peace, and that's what we are doing.
But indigenous communities throughout Mexico say that's not the case, pointing to successive governments they say have ignored their concerns for generations. Since June of this year, confrontations involving vigilantes have become increasingly common in Chiapas, where the Sinaloa and Jalisco cartels are said to be vying for control of territory, considered prime for drug smuggling and human trafficking. Human rights observers in the region say thousands of people have been internally displaced by localized fighting in recent months. And with no obvious signs of government support, the vigilantes say they are alone in defending them and their livelihoods. Manuel, Rapalo, Jazeera, Mexico City.